Today I want to show you 5 animes that I think are kinda underrated and deserve a bit more attention. I obviously watch all of the animes on this list, but not all of them really hit the spot for me. But I wanted to mix up the list and try to find animes that cover a wider spectrum. Oh, and I probably should also mention that this list has no specific order or any kind of ranking. I will give a small summary of all the animes without any spoilers, and then you can decide for yourself which one speaks to you the most. So without wasting any more of your time, let's jump right into it. The first anime I want to show you today is Boku no Hero Academia. The best anime that was ever made, as I think, and if you don't agree, you are just a miserable person and probably a racist. On number 1 we got 91 Days. 91 Days is a mafia-themed anime set during the Prohibition era in the United States with a banger opening. You follow the story of Angelo Lagusa, a young man whose family was murdered.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
By one of the most powerful mafia families in the country. Years later, Angelo receives a mysterious letter that reveals the identity of the killers, and as every polite and remarkable citizen would do, he goes to the police station and asks the officers for help. So the police officers tell him not to worry anymore because they will get the perpetrator all locked up. No, just kidding. He goes on a brutal and dark revenge arc with betrayals, manipulations, and a lot of twists and turns that emotionally broke me and still bother me till this day.
To this day! To this day!
The anime only has 12 episodes sadly, but the world building and the characters are so well executed and thought through that every scene had me on the edge of my seat, even with characters that I hated. The anime has such a good and intriguing story without any time travel, aliens or superpowers that to this day I'm still begging for more, but sadly we only have the 12 episodes and an extra episode called Shoal of Time, which adds a bit more context to the whole story. It's truly a must watch for everyone who is a mafia genre enthusiast. Bro, what? It's truly a must watch for everyone who is a mafia genre enthusiast. That was a good one. The next one on the list is Satsuriko no Tenchi, also known as Angels of Death. It's a psychological horror anime centered around a young girl named Rachel Gardner. She wakes up in a mysterious and spooky building without any memories. She then talks to a typewriter, which for anime standards is not so concerning, I guess. She then tries to find a way out of the building, and while trying so, she meets a psychopathic scythe-wielding serial killer. Damn, that was a tongue twister. Named Isaac. No, not that Isaac. Rachel then discovers that each floor of the building is controlled by a different killer, each with their own twisted rules and motives. And after nearly being killed, Rachel and Isaac come up with a bright idea to strike up an alliance to escape the building together. Now, you might ask, why does the psychopathic scythe-wielding serial killer not kill a helpless little girl? Well, because Rachel is not really scared of Isaac or even death. She even asks him to kill her in the beginning of the show, which confuses Isaac because she's the first person he encounters that is not screaming or his life when meeting him. So they make a deal. If both of them should manage to escape the building, Isaac promised to Rachel to kill her. Yep, that's the deal. If we make it out alive, I will kill you.
I'll make that deal. How about you, bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
So they tried to fight through the building filled with killers, which challenged them with psychological and physical challenges. In this journey, they unravel the dark secrets behind the building and their own troubled past. The anime is a mix of horror, thriller, mystery with intense character dynamics and a dark, unsettling atmosphere and blood, a lot of it. So if you can't see blood, you should skip this one. To anyone else who likes dark and bloody animes, this one is for you. Oh, and the voice actor from Bakugo also voices Isaac, so be ready for some crazy good voice acting. Number 3 on this anime is a pretty new anime. It's Zom 100 Bucket List of Death. Zom 100 follows Akira Tendo, a young man whose life is drained by a soul-crushing 9-to-5 corporate job. He sadly could not escape the Matrix with dropshipping courses or a pyramid scheme, so now he's stuck in a boring life where he has to work overtime and it's getting humiliated by his boss, like me, so please subscribe and save me. But there's little glimmer of hope for him. He has a crush on a beautiful and caring woman, which also works at the company.
ちょっといいかな?
はーい。じゃあね、天童くん。頑張って。
大鳥さんは
社長、こんなところで。
大丈夫だよ。
Damn, okay, that dream got crushed fast. Well, what do all males secretly wish for when life hits the wall? Right, a zombie apocalypse. Out of the blue, his entire life turns upside down, but instead of fear, Akira sees this as a chance to escape his monotonous life and pursue the things he's always wanted to do, but never really had the time or courage for. So he starts creating a bucket list of all things he would like to do before turning into a branded zombie. And on this adventure, he meets old and new friends which help him or not. In the beginning, I thought this anime would be a happy feel-good anime, but it turns out that also dark and emotional moments, as well as the purpose of life and finding personal freedom, are conveyed, so be ready for an emotional roller coaster. Zone 100 uses an overdone genre in a default setting, but with its humorous and colorful take mixed with a lot of different emotions, Haro Aso was able to turn a stale topic into something creative and refreshing. The first season ended with 12 episodes, but the show got a good reception, which gives hope for a second one. I would really suggest that all zombie genre lovers should give it a try. Kakushigoto is a heartwarming and comedic anime that revolves around Kakushigoto. He is a single father who works as a manga artist. However, his work isn't your typical mainstream manga. It's filled with, let me say, inappropriate humor that he doesn't want his daughter Hime to discover. Despite his success though, he is embarrassed by his work and is trying his best to hide his career from his daughter because he's fearing she would be disappointed or see him in a different light if she finds out. Kaguchi goes to absurd lengths to protect his secret, disguising himself, wearing suits to make him look like an office worker, or even working at fake jobs. The anime tries to show you the struggle of Kakushi not to give up his profession but also be a loving and caring father. But that's what the anime is about, creating funny and wholesome moments while also showing parental love, sacrifice, and the fear of every parent not being perfect in the eyes of your children. I'm not the biggest fan of slice of life, to be honest, but this one caught my attention just because of the art style. It's so vibrant and warm, which matches so well with the funny and heartwarming theme of the anime, and on top of it the music as the chef's kiss, just perfect. So if you're searching for a beautiful, balanced mix of comedy and cute family moments, or you are in the same situation as Kakushi, then this 12 episode long anime is a hidden gem for you. The last one on this list, which shouldn't be even on this list because it's technically not really considered as an anime, but I love this show and more people need to watch this, so here we are. I'm talking about Xingguang Dalren, or better known as Link Click, let's call it that. It's a Chinese anime, or to be more correct, donghua, that blends supernatural mystery, drama, and thriller elements in the best and so far only donghua I have seen. And I know what you're gonna say, but they speak Chinese and that sounds weird, it's not so sugoi as Japanese, wah, wah, wah. I'm a little crybaby. I promise you will get used to it after the first episode. It's like the first anime you watch with subtitles. And if you're still not used to it after the first episode, you can come back to this video and unsubscribe again. So the story follows two young men named, and I'm sorry, I will butcher this name, Cheng Jiashi and Lu Guang, who run a mysterious photo studio. But what makes this photo studio so mysterious? Well, Lu Guang and Cheng Jiashi have the ability to enter photographs and relive the moments captured within the picture. But how do they earn money with this so-called photo studio? Using their ability, they offer a special service. Clients bring photos with people on them, they want to see that, and or both protagonists go into the picture and eliminate the targets. No, just kidding. Clients bring in photos with unresolved issues from the past, and the duo helps solve mysteries or fulfill the client's request. Cheng has the ability to enter the body of people in the photograph and live through their experiences, while Lu can see the events before and after the photo was taken, which gives him crucial intel. But what makes this show so cool and unique is that while they dive into each photo, Cheng and Lu must carefully navigate the lives of others, knowing that any misstep can change the past and future in unexpected ways, and also the emotional weight of reliving critical moments in people's life is a challenge in and of itself. It's also important to know that Lu is a more rational guy, while Cheng is more the emotional driven type of person, which sometimes can be a danger for the client's wish because Lu can tell Cheng what to do in the picture, but what he ends up doing is still his choice. That's also a key part of the anime, which creates a lot of tense situations. Link Click stands out for its engaging blend of episodic storytelling and overarching plots with a lot of thought through and unexpected twists and turns. I promise you, if you watch the show, there's so many crazy twists and turns, you will end up forgetting where left and right is. Is that a saying? Can you say that? The characters and also the viewer, which would be you, because you are gonna finish this video and go watch Link Click, are challenged with provoking questions about fate and responsibility. So if you're into stuff like this and want to do a bit of brain gymnastics to figure out what's happening, you should watch the show. Heck, even if you're not into stuff like this, just do it for me, please. We have 2 seasons right now and the third one is being cooked, so you have to catch up a lot, my brother or sister. If you think that I missed an anime that you think deserves more love, let me and the others know in the comments below, please. I usually don't do videos like this, but I wanted to try something different than gaming. I still hope you enjoyed though, and if you want more content like this, I would appreciate a like or even a sub. In case you want to see my gaming videos, check out my channel for that, and see you hopefully next time. Ciao!
响了10秒的电话没有接，只需要在烟火下闭着眼，让周围霓虹灯光退后些，习惯下才能看清你的脸，像将要坠地的玻璃就被默念着分钟里漂浮。我渴求能够回到从前，但这边的广场死死咬住，就像变得机会还你满在我小屋子里，这若干年过去了。 否还能做我自己。I got lost in this street that I'm living in, or maybe I should just quit.